Welcome to the final part of Jet Force Gemini. Before we take on Mizar's Asteroid, we've got a few extras and secrets to take care of. For example, this area you probably didn't even see.
Really? It kind of looks like where you docked the ship.
It does. In fact, it's sort of to the right of that. But it's a well-hidden area. And there's a thing in here that you would not guess is here. Fish food.
Guess what you do with it?
You feed fish.
Oh, thanks. The game didn't fucking explain it. I really hate it when games do that.
Well, there's supposedly a few things you can do. Like, there are different fish in the waters around the game. Also, there's a secret down there. Gotta be Vela to get. And the fish do actually react to the fish food and eat, and that's kind of cute. I think they also get bigger, but I don't know for sure. But also, I think some of the enemies get distracted by fish food, so like there is a utility to it too.
I'd be distracted too if you just threw some chunks of brown food at me.
Speaking of chunks of brown food, the final Floyd level.
God, how bopping that song was. I'm sad it's over. Alright, Floyd, go out with a bang, please.
This is the hardest Floyd mission.
Shit.
Because it's a bunch of twists and turns, and Floyd cannot turn. So you look right there. There's a thing right there. You have until the counter gets to 900 to collect all of these chunks of iron ore and destroy all of these triangle things in this room in order for you to get the gold medal. You can miss like 2 of the iron ores. In fact, that's what happened to me. But you have so little time that you basically have to either smack against the other wall to bounce back to hit some of the ores that are up against the other side of the wall when you turn, or scrape your face against the current wall in order to get there.
Have I mentioned before that this shit makes me feel ultra pukey?
So right there, I missed 2, but I still got it. I think if you get all perfects, you unlock a character for multiplayer. But I can't access multiplayer, I'm one person. So oh well. This isn't a fully 100% Let's Play anyway.
Thank God that's the last Floyd level. I had a really good sandwich for lunch today. I'd really like to keep it.
Brown chunks.
Ugh. Well, it was a turkey sandwich on pumpernickels, so yeah, very brown.
Now we're in Tofrit as Lupus. There's a secret that only he can access. You might have seen that hut while we were climbing up the bridge.
Those tribals are like, save us! And you're like, I already did.
Another secret. Yay for bonuses that we can't see. Now here's one of the few underwater secrets you might not actually notice. And it's another bonus. 2 in the same area.
Yes, 2 Patrick Bender Eugenes. Bengene trick.
And now at this point, I'm very close to unlocking all of the drone head secrets. I've got the second one, Jet Force Kids. That just makes the model small. With big heads.
Adorable. Does it change your hitbox?
I don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't make it any harder to get hit.
Yeah, I don't know how much it matters in this game. I'm talking about like it's a multiplayer like shooter where that shit would matter.
But I'm also very close to getting 300 tokens. And this place is just swarming. And this place is just swarming with drones, so it's actually a really good farming spot. Just take out the machine gun and start spraying. Also, there's this area. There's one more ship part in here. You might recognize the guy. It's the dude who lost his pants. What a team.
Hello, grass.
Techno fear, man.
Gimlet.
Thanks, Gimlet. You've been a strange presence.
You got a watch?
Ah. Now, the weird thing about the Jet Force Kids cheat is I expected it to actually change the model to the early beta models where Jet Force Gemini were all kids. But they didn't actually look like that. They had different costumes and colors.
I guess this is before gamers were nerdy enough to notice things like that.
But here we can see all of the tribals.
Hooray. They all sleeping.
They're happy.
Yeah.
And here we can see we've got all of the ship parts except for one. Because that's the one that Jeff has. The stabilizer. Jeez. So, if we were to try to take off with a ship, we would just fly off into a meteor.
Try it. What's life without a little adventure?
What's life without an end? Alright, and after a good bit more farming, this took me like half an hour, but maybe it'll be worth it.
I don't expect it to be.
Yep, past 300 heads. Now what could the final secret be? Jacob, I doubt you would have any idea, but the ants turn into pants.
What?
It's not exactly literal, though. And it has to be the regular blue drones.
What the fuck?
They turn into Rare's mascot, Mr. Pants.
I was not aware of this mascot.
He didn't turn up very often. He had like one game on the GBA, I think. But mostly he turned up as an Easter egg in some games.
That's awesome.
Like, I think you saw him on a TV in Banjo-Kazooie.
I stand corrected. That is absolutely worth it. Those weird arms.
Look at him wobble and everything. And also he's terrifying, so it's cathartic to kill him like this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He looks like the subject of some, like, mid-2010s indie horror game. Slender or some shit.
Also, keep in mind, he's called Mr. Pants because in the UK, pants refers to underwear.
Yeah. If Rare were American, he'd be called Mr. Lack of Pants.
Mr. Drawers.
Mr. Draws.
Okay, Jeff, stop holding Earth for ransom.
Okay.
Many would have simply shot me.
Many have tried.
Your new sleek ships won't catch up. Here, have this old one from thousands of years ago.
The classics are better anyway.
I don't think quid pro quo is reward, necessarily.
quid pro quo is it's like chip on your shoulder, where it's one of those things that no matter how much it's explained to me, I'll never entirely understand what it means.
It means scratch my back, I scratch yours. Usually it's in a more antagonistic context, though.
Right. I just know it as a legal term.
In that case, it refers more to sexual harassment. It's not quite this.
Don't scratch my back. Ika-boka.
You would earn it.
I was just turning around. Rare is very good at making their characters do adorable little dances. Like that little jig that guy, that Jeff did, and it reminded me of the awesome little dance Mumbo did in Banjo-Tooie.
Yes, I do. Stay put. We saw what you did to Toffred.
Just kick him in the tri-balls and run away.
Kick him in the dishpan. Roo, roo, roo. It looks like the ship's going, "Arr."
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Blinding speed.
We'll get to Earth in no time. This ship looks like a potato frog.
So fast. That also looks like a potato frog.
I only haul ass when I'm nervous. Oh, fuck. Don't worry, we'll stop the meteor from down here. Wait, are we on the meteor?
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Final level.
Womp, womp, ba-da, ba, ba-da, wow.
By which I mean finish the game. Oh yeah, it took me a second to notice. Oh yeah, I'm technically still a kid.
Got a big ol' heckin' noggin.
Toon Juno. Tuno.
Toon Juno. Impale yourself, fuck.
You're so supportive.
I know. That's what I'm here for.
Man, you all are gonna die when this hits Earth.
Yeah, like what are they doing here? Let me shield bashed you.
I mean, obviously, there's no way that Mizar cares about his forces.
Yeah, true. But also, what's their were they just put on here to make him laugh? Like, you, go on the meteor that's about to crash into Earth. It'll be hilarious. Laugh with me.
Okay, by instinct, I'm shooting off the heads because it kills them faster. I don't actually need to keep collecting them.
Yeah, you got Mr. Pants mode. You don't need any more heads after that.
I don't know if I still have it active or not. I think I do, and it's just we don't have any regular blue drones anywhere.
Oh, okay.
The shield ones don't count.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, like, I haven't seen any pants.
I want to see some pants.
Show me your pants.
Show me your pants. Falcon kick and your tribe balls.
I'll show you my pants, but all you gotta do is dance.
Oh, hello.
That's ominous.
Hello, terrible platforming.
What part of the meteor is this?
The terrible platforming section.
I see.
And this is the Hall of Mirrors / jail.
A jail cell made out of mirrors, like, I don't know why, but I feel like that would drive someone insane.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, because then it'd be like infinitely reflecting. Yeah, fuck that. I'm never getting arrested in Mirrorville again.
That was a bad weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Cream cheese, oh, jeez.
This is a situation, alright? God, this is stressing me out.
I probably should have brought out my rockets. I might speed this up.
What do you have against rockets in this game?
They're limited.
Oh, yeah. No, but here's the plan. You dodge enough rockets until they destroy the meteor.
Unfortunately, this is before destructible environments.
I don't think there's any game where that would have worked, to be fair.
If there was, Hideo Kojima made it.
Destructible environments so destructible you could destroy the planet you're standing on. That'd be impressive, but probably impossible.
These homing rockets fucking suck.
I don't know, they look pretty good to me.
Those weren't the homing rockets.
Oh. Well, that explains why they look good.
Da-da-da-da!
So violent.
Looks like it's boss time.
Alright.
Thank fuck I got all tribals.
Yeah. I was about to say, you didn't do shit. That's not Earth.
It's Earth after most of it drains.
This cliff looks like a duck. Holy chin.
We're here too, I guess.
It took you guys so long. Oh, that's not his chin, that's his mouth.
So this is looking to be pretty cool. All three of us taking on Mizar at once. Would have been cool, wouldn't it? Nope, we're just Juno.
Oh.
That's dumb as shit.
Yeah. What is stubby arms?
Oh. Okay, Mizar is very tough. You have quite limited ammo in the grand scheme of things, even if you've upgraded it. And he takes so much damage.
Ooh.
So at the start, he's going to throw a bunch of meteors at you. The red ones you want to dodge. The white ones you can shoot and destroy.
Holy fuck. This game is fucking with my senses too much, honestly. There's just so much. Like, those rocks were so fast, it stressed me the hell out.
We found one good use of the homing rockets. They do go straight for him. These lasers are pretty easy to dodge, just keep moving.
This does seem like a cool boss so far. Just kidding! Ah!
Man, the frame rate does not like these.
No. I really wish they would have tweaked the frame rate a bit when they ported it.
Alright, he's bleeding from the back. For the most part, we need to shoot him in the back. Nope. Just jump over it. Don't jump into it.
I'm just trying to play skip rope with my new friend. Alright, so it seems like the rocks are your biggest enemy so far. Like, everything else seems decently easy enough to dodge.
Pretty much. The biggest issue with him is actually doing damage to him, because you can only shoot him in the back right now. And he only shows it very occasionally. Praise me!
Praise me and my rocks. These rocks are giving me heart palpitations. I just realized there's a little JF in your crosshair there.
Oh yeah.
On the left there's a J, and over there on the right there's an F.
Not a threat. He gives up on it so quickly. This really is where the homing rockets come into their own, but they don't do a lot of damage.
Whenever he flies back and then winds up for his, like, scythe attack, I like to think he thinks he's fooled you every time he does it. Just kidding, bitch, here comes me.
Also, if you die, you have to restart the entire fight.
Yep. I was prepared for that. No, I look silly when I fly like this.
Round 2. This is mostly like the first time we fought him. So now just lay into him.
Oh, he was like, oh, I'm okay. Oh, no. Oh, wow. This is gruesome.
Juicy.
This is juicem.
I'm shooting anywhere that might pop off, potentially. I think you just gotta keep shooting him in the face.
Fuck.
And there goes his face.
Now he's hurtling towards Earth and we have to jump on him. Oh.
Whee!
My head is worth 50 bonus points.
What? It was a mechanical head. Did we do well?
Only he has the brains to hit Earth with an asteroid.
Who the fuck?
Barry! His name, the villain's name is Barry?
Jeff's brother. Jeff and Barry. Baz, you fuck up.
I like how his hand on his staff is just a stripe texture.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind it. I saw his hand behind it.
I'm sorry, I lost control. I killed millions. Fuck that. He's getting arrested minimum.
I know this doesn't exactly fit the situation, but it reminds me of something you said in the Sonic 06 stream that always made me laugh. You're getting court-martialed like you wouldn't believe.
Well, he's not in the military. I think he's just get shot point blank.
You're getting shot like you wouldn't believe.
He's been shot like you wouldn't believe. Oh no, Floyd. So that wasn't the last Floyd mission. This is.
Ah.
Gotta activate it first. We have a procedure to follow. Oh, that is glass.
Fuck. Just this is a very heroic mission that he's going on, but you know he's gonna be bumping into everything.
Clang.
Like, what's a famous sacrifice scene in media?
Oh no, that's really tiny. There we go. It's like when R2-D2 jumped into the black hole, right, Jacob?
I've never seen Star Wars. I don't know if you're fucking with me. That sounds...
It's like when R2-D2 fucked with Jacob.
Now that I know happened.
I was gonna say fucked with Luke and lit his cape on fire, but it's a Vela clone.
Yeah, it was exactly the same character. This fountain's not moving. That's a statue.
So this is what future Earth looks like. It looks like Corneria.
We should go back.
Yeah. Can you take us home, please?
Look at the one with the teeth. Get in there. It does look like Corneria, actually.
It's the other Jet Force members. I guess they found more. Oh, look at the baby just wandering around.
The women really need new uniforms.
The women need uniforms.
I mean, they're all the same, but they just suck.
And they're just flat textures, look at them.
Yeah. Starbucks.
It's just a bunch of wooden cutouts. This is a big time callback. But for any of you who remember the Bomberman Hero Let's Play, you might remember the ending where all of the Bombermen that you saw were just statues moving up and down. This reminds me of that.
Sadly, I don't remember that.
Man, haven't you also whiffed a high five with your friend at a really dramatic moment?
The whipping of the high five, the bumping into everything of Floyd. This is like the most real hero scenario ever. Like, nothing would be this perfect. Also, these fireworks are shit. Come on, build up the budget.
Speaking of shit, look at Juno dance.
This is my real calling. I'm retiring.
And Vela's horrified. But that was Jet Force Gemini. What did you think, Jacob?
It's certainly a 90s N64 game. Like, I don't... Fucking... I'm so distracted, I'm sorry. I'm glad I watched this LP and was a part of it, but I could very much live with not playing this game myself, gotta say.
It's a rough game to go back to nowadays. It hasn't aged particularly well. The rare replay version is definitely the best version of it, though, if you were.
Right.
But it's a peculiar part of my childhood. I remember renting it and, like, it stuck with me forever, to the point where it almost felt like it didn't even happen. Just because it's so sort of forgotten over time.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't have the same remembrance factor as a lot of other rare games. Like, everyone remembers GoldenEye, Banjo, Conquer. Jet Force Gemini's kind of taken to the wayside a bit.
Which is a shame. There's a real charm to the game. In a world where everything gets revived at least once, I feel like Jet Force Gemini deserves a revival itself. It's a game that could actually benefit a lot from a modern reworking.
Yeah, I definitely agree. There's a lot of potential here for a more modern game. It's got that charm to it. It's got the sense of humor. It's got the world, kind of. There's like the base of a bigger thing here that could have continued if this game were just a bit more nostalgified, I guess. And I tried not to mention this throughout the LP so much because I really do mention MDK in like every LP at least once.
Well, I prompted you to it.
True.
Back at the start of the LP, so it's perfectly fine now.
Yeah, because you have said before, like during the MDK LP, that the game reminded you of Jet Force Gemini. And just in the way that they're shooters we grew up with. But I saw a lot of parallels here, from the odd kind of off-the-wall humor to the jetpack to the playable characters and such. There's a lot of parallels there between this game and MDK, I think. And I feel like if I did play it as a kid like I did with that game, I would probably feel about the same as you, like this nice nostalgia for a game that maybe hasn't aged so well, but it's still fun to go back to.
Yeah. But that said, after this playthrough, I don't imagine I'll be playing it again for a very long time.
Right. If you ever want to remember the golden days.
Well, now I have video footage of it, so I can just rewatch it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Though, to be honest, the only game that I've Let's Played and basically 100%ed, but still wanted to play again, even if it took a couple of years, was Breath of the Wild. But then that's a game that's so open-ended, you could pick it up again at any point and then just take a different path and do something else.
Plus, if you like a game enough, that's just how it is. As of recording this, I just finished recording the footage for Doom 2016 that we'll get to after Doom 64. I beat it, then recorded it like immediately after, and like, if it weren't so late, I'd probably start playing Doom Eternal right now. I'm just like way up in the Doom hole now.
What do you see up in the Doom hole? Is it clean?
What do I see? It's just that clip of the pool cue. Doom.
But now that Jet Force Gemini and Graveyard Keeper are done, it's time to move on to a couple more Patreon first Let's Plays. Next, we're going to start doing a couple Let's Plays of the Tony Hawk games. We did a few streams of them. First few didn't go well, but I'm going to be starting Tony Hawk's Underground. The first one's going to be Patreon first because my patrons voted to keep the soundtrack as it is. The Tony Hawk games have licensed soundtracks, and that can cause problems with the YouTube copyright system. So as a trade-off for keeping the soundtrack for the first Underground, that'll be Patreon first. After that, Underground 2 and American Wasteland, I'm going to mute the soundtracks and replace it with some other non-licensed music, primarily my own, but also the music of some of my friends and colleagues. Stuff that will still line up. There's a lot of punk and rock in there. But also, we're around the point where I think it's time to start Code Vein.
Oh, yeah.
I have not started Code Vein. As of recording this, I recorded all of Bloodborne, which is not going to start until after Code Vein. So I've got my priorities in order.
It's okay. It gives me time to actually beat it. I bought it shortly after release, and I just haven't gotten around to beating it yet. But I'm getting there. I think I'm like halfway through it. I just never beat games very often in general.
It has to be Doom.
It has to be Doom. I could beat Doom every day of my life, and I'd be okay with it.
But for now, look forward to Tony Hawk's Underground and whatever the hell nonsense happens in there.
Yes.
There's a lot of nonsense.
And I'm looking forward to it. Toodles, everybody.